2x upon 3 plus 1 is equal to 7x upon 15 plus 3. Can you solve it? And can you find where most of the students do the mistake? Now here 2x upon 3 is in the form of fraction while 1 is a whole number. While on the right hand side 7x upon 15 is a fraction while 3 is a whole number. So there are two methods that you can solve it. First method is you turn the whole numbers into fraction. How can we turn the whole number into fraction? We can write 1 as the denominator. You divide any number by 1, the number won't change. So we can divide it by 1 and make it a fraction. So it will be 2x upon 3 plus 1 upon 1 is equal to 7x upon 15 plus 1 upon 1. So there is this method to solve it. Another method is we send whole numbers to one side. Since this one is a whole number, 3 is a whole number, we can also solve it like this. 2x upon 3, we send a 1 to the right hand side and send this fraction which has x in it, means it is of the same family of 2x upon 3 because the same variable they have. So it will be minus 7x upon 15 is equal to 3 minus 1. Now get the LCM of 3 and 15. These are now simple fractions. To solve this, we have to get a common denominator. To get the common denominator, we find the LCD or the least common denominator of 3 and 15. So 3 and 15 least common denominator is, list the multiples of 3. There is 3, 9, 6, 9, 15 and so on. Then list the multiples of 15, 15, 30, 45 and so on. Among these multiples, the least or the smallest number is 15, which is common in both of them. So 15 is the least common denominator. So this is one method of finding LCD. Another method is you divide both the numbers by the same number. 3 and 15 both are divisible by 3. 3 times 1 is 3 and 3 times 5 is 15. We are writing the quotient here. Now only one number is left and another is 1. So we stop it here, then multiply all the factors here. So 3 times 1 times 5 is 15. So 15 is the LCD, least common denominator. We write 15 here and then solve it. Or we get the common denominator separately. How? We can do, if we multiply and divide it by 5, that means this fraction won't change because we can easily cancel this, and multiplying any number by 1 is same, it doesn't change. So if we multiply and divide it by the same number, it will be equivalent fraction equal to 2x upon 3 minus 7x upon 15. Now this is 5 times 2 is 10x and 5 times 3 is 15 minus 7x upon 15. Now they have common denominator, so we can simply subtract it. Write 15 here, 10x minus 7x. So write here 2, 3 minus 1 was 2. We wrote 2 here. Now 10x minus 7x is 3x, then upon 15 is equal to 2. Now first multiply both the sides by 15. This is called reciprocal action, and we do the same thing on the other side to balance the equation. So 15 and 15 gets cancelled. 3x, divide both the sides by 3. When we do the same action on both the sides, it balances the equation. So 3 and 3 gets cancelled. X here will be 3 times 5 is 15, 5 times 2 is 10. So x will be 10. So this is one way of finding the value of x. Another way of solving it like fraction, making the whole number into fraction. Let's check that method. So if we write 2x upon 3 plus 1 upon 1, there won't be any difference. Dividing any number 1 by 1 is not going to change that number. So plus 3 upon 1. Now all the numbers are in fraction. So let's do the addition of fractions. Get the common denominator. Now 2x plus 3. Either we can get the LCD of 3 and 1, which will be 3, or we can have the common denominator by multiplying 1 upon 1 by 3 upon 3. This side also 7x upon 15 plus 3 upon 1 times 15 upon 15. By doing this, we are not changing the number because you can easily cancel this and this. 15 times 1 is 15, and multiplying any number by 1 is same. Now we have 2x upon 3 plus 3 upon 3 is equal to 7x upon 15 plus 45 upon 15. Now is common denominator is 3, so you write 3 here, and 2x plus 3 is equal to common denominator is 15, so 7x plus 45. Now the problem that students face, that they cannot add this because 2x is of a different family. It belongs to a variable because it has an x here, while 3 is a number, so we cannot add them. But remember that when they have a common denominator, they are a single number, so we should write them like this in the bracket so that you don't confuse. What students do when they cross multiply, because next step we are going to cross multiply, they multiply this 15 to just this 2x and then write 3. This is not the way you do it, because this 15 will be multiplied to the entire number. This 2x plus 3 is one number. Only difference is that we cannot add them until they are of same family, but they have a common denominator. That means they are together. So 15 will be multiplied to both of them. So 15 multiplied to 2x upon 3, we are cross multiplying, is equal to 3 multiplied to 7x plus 45. Done. Or 15 times 2 is 30x plus 15 times 3 is 45. Distributive property, 15 is multiplied to 2x and 3. This side also 21x plus 135. Now you have variable and a number, variable and a number. We can send variable to one side. So 30x minus 21x is equal to number to one side. So 135 minus 45. 30x minus 21x is equal to 9x. 135 minus 45 is 90. Divide both the side by 9. 9 and 9 gets cancelled. 9 times 10 is 90. So x is equal to 10. So these are the two methods that you can use to solve it. Now tell me, which method did you like more? And did you do the same mistake as many students have done? Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.